They called him a fool. They laughed when he spoke the truth. In a world full of lies, his honesty made him an outsider. But one stormy night, the same truth that everyone ignored became the reason he was remembered forever. This is the story of Raghav, the honest man no one believed until the storm came. Before we start the story, just one thing. If you also believe in honesty, then make sure to watch this video till the end. After listening to the whole story, you have to tell, did you waste your time or did you learn something today? Raghav was a simple man. He lived in a small coastal village where most people worked as fishermen. He owned a tiny boat, worn out from years of use, but it was enough to feed his family, his wife Mira, and his young son Arav. Raghav had one rule in life: never lie no matter what. He believed that truth may not make you rich, but it will always make you right. Everyone in the village knew him for his honesty. If you lost something, Raghav would find it and return it. If you asked him about the weather, he would tell you what he truly believed, not what you wanted to hear. But the villagers didn't see honesty as strength. They saw it as stupidity. "Raghav, you'll never grow rich by being dishonest," laughed Mohan, another fisherman. "Sometimes you need to twist the truth to survive," others would say. Raghav would just smile. "Maybe," he'd reply softly, "but I want to sleep at night with peace, not guilt." One summer, strange things began to happen near the sea. The waves grew stronger, the wind howled louder, but the skies remained clear and blue, too calm to believe something was wrong. Raghav noticed it first. He felt it in the air, a heaviness, a restlessness. He told the villagers, "Don't go fishing tomorrow. A storm is coming." They laughed. "Storm? The sky is clear," Mohan mocked. "You've become scared of your own shadow, Raghav." But Raghav didn't laugh. He could feel it in his bones. Something terrible was coming. He refused to take his boat out that morning. The next day, the villagers sailed off, singing and teasing him. "Enjoy your day off, honest man," one shouted. Raghav watched them go, worry clouding his heart. Hours passed. The air turned heavy. The sea started to roar. Clouds gathered, dark and angry. And then, it happened. A massive storm hit. The wind screamed through the village. Waves rose like monsters. Boats tossed and broke. People screamed, trying to hold on to whatever they could. Raghav ran to the shore with ropes and lanterns, helping whoever he could see. He tied ropes to trees and pulled people in one by one, risking his life in the pouring rain. When the storm finally ended, the village was silent. Boats were gone, houses destroyed, and many lives were saved because Raghav had stayed back and helped. The next morning, the sea was calm again, but the village looked broken. People sat quietly, staring at what remained of their homes. Mohan, the loudest of them all, walked toward Raghav. He was shivering, not from cold, but from shame. "You were right," he whispered. "You told us not to go." Raghav looked at him gently. "It's not about being right or wrong, Mohan. It's about listening when truth speaks." The villagers gathered around him. For the first time, they saw what they had been blind to. The man they mocked was the one who had saved them. A few days later, when the government officers came for disaster aid, they needed someone to lead the rebuilding effort. The villagers all pointed to one man, Raghav. "Let him lead us," they said. "He's the only one who never lies." Raghav became the head of the village committee. He made sure every family got their fair share. No cheating, no bribes, no favoritism. He rebuilt the village slowly, honestly, and soon, that small coastal town began to shine again. Not because of money, but because of trust. Months later, when everything returned to normal, people often visited Raghav's small home for advice. One evening, a young boy asked him, "Uncle, didn't it hurt when everyone laughed at you for being honest?" Raghav smiled. "Yes, it did," he said softly. "But I learned something important. When you choose truth, you may stand alone for a while, but when the storm comes, truth is the only thing that stands." He looked out at the calm sea and added, "Lies may travel faster, but truth always arrives stronger." That night, the village children told stories of Raghav, the honest man, and the villagers who once mocked him now told their children to be like him, because they had learned, honesty is not weakness, it is quiet courage. The storm may destroy boats and houses, but it cannot destroy the strength of a clean heart. Sometimes being honest won't make you popular. People might laugh, doubt, or ignore you. But one day, when life's storm arrives, they'll remember your truth. So if you're someone who believes in honesty, even when the world doesn't, don't stop, because truth may be slow, but it never fails. Honesty may not bring you more friends, but it will bring you the right ones. When the storm comes, truth is the only shelter that stands. Now tell me, did you waste your time, or did you learn something today?